Guys, you're looking at a real piece of moto history here. This is Husqvarna's 360 CR. CR stands for close ratio. It's their big bore model. They race in the open class. 11 world championship titles Husqvarna had won up to that point. And this was the Heikki Mikkola replica. He won the 1974 world championship. Now, this is a real special bike. Magnesium cases with steel inserts and some of the main critical parts where the bearings pass through, but a lightweight magnesium engine cases, up pipe, laid down shocks, chromoly frame, long travel forks. This was state of the art in 1976, 50 years ago. Now, I have a picture of Chuck's son, and I think it was the year after this, riding a wheelie up the hill. He raced for Husqvarna back in the day. Chuck's son signed this fuel tank right here. He was a legend in big bore and 250 class motocross. Owns a company called Chuck's Son Motocross Products. It's got the champion decal on there. This is an absolute diamond that came out of the Jack Weaver collection. Spin around this side so you can see this side in the sunlight. Jack Weaver was a collector of fine vintage classic motocross bikes mostly. He had a collection of 120 motorcycles. Jack's retired to Florida and was trying to raise some money for his daughter to buy a new house, so he sold his entire collection at auction. We bought 20 of them. This one is one of the crown jewels from the collection. Original factory, up pipe on it. Exactly the way this thing would have come from the factory, except for the Girling shocks are replaced with a set of period correct Works Performance shocks. It's a beautiful piece. The color's on point, the purple and chrome tank. Let's put it up on the stand here. These are diamond. I'll show you the frame rails and the engine cases bottoms. There's not a ding in the frame rails. This is one that was definitely not raced by Chuck's son or anybody on the team. It's one that was mainly a display piece in Jack's collection for the last 40 years. He never sold any of his bikes, and he finally sold all of them. But when Jack went through it, he put a new front fender on it, new graphics, new front number plate, new levers, new Husqvarna covers for the cables, all new cables. The front wheel has a new Michelin front tire on it, matching Michelin on the rear. The forks are redone with new rubber fork boots. The engine was repainted. Jack was a professional painter by trade, so he painted the engine, the exhaust, the swing arm, the frame, everything was, he took the bike completely down and redid it and used it as a display piece. This is one of the bikes he had at his mom's house in her walkout basement. So it's been on display in the home for a long time. You see it has the made in Sweden original airbox on there, original exhaust. This is the first year they ran these Akron shoulderless rims, and the original rims are in excellent condition. The spokes, everything looks to be in really good shape. Matching Michelin. We just put a brand new gold chain on it on this side. I went through the detail shop, it was steam cleaned, hand washed, and given a thorough going over. Then I went to the service department where the fuel tank was cleaned. A new fuel petcock was installed, new fuel lines. They rebuilt the carburetor, went through the air box, put a new air filter in it, changed the gear oil, put a new plug in it, fired it up, and tuned it up, and here it is. It's ready to either go on display for another 40 years or take it out and do some vintage racing. But it's a very, very rare big bore world championship 1976 replica of the 74. I think it's Heikki. It's H-E-I-K-I. I don't exactly how to pronounce it, but it's Heikki Mikkola, I think. He did redo the seat with a new seat cover also, and a new rear fender. Attention to detail on the bike is outstanding. He retained the original patina of the fuel tank. Of course, not to erase the Chuck's son, signature on the tank. We did put a new fuel cap on it. The original cap needed a new gasket, and we just found a cap and gasket. It's got some new moose grips on there. Just a spectacular example of a world-class vintage big bore two-stroke made in Sweden. Engine cases are pristine. The original chain guide has never been damaged, never threw a chain. The original pegs are perfectly straight. The original brake lever has never been bent. It's tight as a tiger. There's no play. This is a low R original that Jack put back to showroom mint condition. It has the original chain adjuster. Sprocket looks like new. So these are original set of Works Performance. They've never been rebuilt. If you're going to race it, you probably want to send them to Race Tech and have them spring it and rebuild them to your weight and riding style. But I haven't seen a nicer one, man. Even the chrome on the forks. If you look at the chrome on the forks, it's really nice. That's original 50-year-old chrome. Usually if they were raced, they would be all dinged up. They're nice and straight. The fork lowers have no damage. The rims are perfectly straight. The tank doesn't have any dents in it, which is remarkable for an aluminum tank. And look at these frame rails, guys. Not a single freaking ding. Not one. They're like they just came out of the box. I'll show you the other side too. Just like the pegs. The pegs, these are mild, fairly easy to bend pegs. Certainly someone like Chuck's son or Heikki Mikkola would have blown right through these pegs in a couple motos, I think. These frame rails, the engine cases, the cylinder head, the jug, everything's in pristine condition, very low hours, and massaged to perfection by Jack and then tuned up by the wizard here at Kaplan Cycles. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Can you ship this anywhere in the world for you? We take trades, and we can finance it in-house for you. So if you want it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.